Greetings to all of you. I am Januel Prince Barahan, and here is my partner Gabriel T, and we are going to present to you our academic presentation. Our academic presentation is entitled Let It Go Implementation of Academic Freeze. We entitled it Let It Go because it has similarities with the lyrics of the song Let It Go from the movie Frozen. The similarities are that students today have difficulties and struggles in the ongoing online classes and a major rise of jobless parents. And the students' wishes are to let go of this problem and now focus on their health. Our thesis statement states, although online classes have proved to be effective, the academic freeze should be implemented in the Philippines because not everyone is financially privileged enough to access online classes. There is a continuous decrease of enrollment process rate and online classes are inaccessible to lots of students. Ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, it has been a recurring problem for students and parents to enroll and opt for online-based learning. Since then, petitions for considerations of academic freeze circulated around the country. According to John Lazaro of Samahan ng Progresibong Kabataan, academic freeze means there should be no classes at all whether online or offline, and the children should stay at home and find other means to learn outside formal school. The implementation of academic freeze would mean that, ideally, school year 2020 to 2021 should be cancelled or skipped, to which the school opening should have been moved next year to ensure the safety of the students. There are many reasons to consider the applications of academic freeze in school year 2020 to 2021. For one, the unemployment rate in the Philippines had increased, leaving tons of Filipinos jobless. In an article written by Ralph Rivas, he stated that the total number of underemployed persons in July 2020 stood at 7.1 million, which is 1.3 million more than the 5.8 million in July of 2019. This is also higher than the recorded 6.4 million in April of 2020. Due to this, lots of parents and students won't able to afford enrolling themselves to school. Other factor is inaccessibility or the inconsistent capability of students to able to access online classes due to poor to no internet connection, and incapability to afford gadgets to use for school. Because of this, a lot of students have been having trouble learning and go to school in the middle of the pandemic, which is why the implementation of academic freeze should at least be considered. Our first argument is the forced implication of online classes are labeled anti-poor. We totally agree because not all students have updated or modern smartphones, and the economy has changed drastically. Many parents has lost their job because of the pandemic, and almost of our population has no access to the internet. The second argument talks about the drop of enrollees during the enrollment process. Just because of the pandemic itself, many students are unable to enroll online classes and some even did not enroll because it is not that effective and the tuition fees are too much for the Filipino families to handle. The last argument is that online-based learning is inaccessible to some students due to slow and unstable internet connection. And in other words, our country is not ready for this kind of change. Philippines has one of the slowest internets in Southeast Asia. Let us just take note of that.